You know those videos where someone will be going through the grocery store to pick up products and read the ingredients to you to tell you why you shouldn't eat them? While I mostly agree with those people that there's a lot of garbage on the store shelves that you should keep out of your body, the biggest problem that I have is that they don't give you any alternatives. So what good would it be if I showed you that Pop-tarts were complete garbage to put into your body without showing you how you can make them on your own? But look, I know that the additive-free life isn't for everyone, but I'm personally not going to feed myself or my kids something like E319 that's a known carcinogen and also has studies showing that it may weaken your immune system. So let's go ahead and make these ourselves. We're going to start off by making a pie crust, and if you've never done this, it's actually really easy. You're just going to mix all of your dry ingredients together really well before working in your cold unsalted butter. Once the butter's worked in, you can start adding your ice cold water. Then just work the dough until it starts to become cohesive. And depending on your climate, you may need to add a little bit more water. Once you have the right consistency, get it shaped into a disc, wrap it, and let it rest in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. While the dough rests, you can get to work on your filling. I'm doing brown sugar and cinnamon because that's what the comment requested as the conversation went on, but feel free to do whatever you like here. And you're going to want to have your egg wash ready because this is going to help your dough stick together so the filling doesn't come out. When your dough's done resting, flour a clean surface, get some flour on both sides of your dough and your rolling pin, and then roll it out into a thin sheet. Once my dough was rolled out, I cut off the rough edges before sectioning it into 3x4 pieces. And then I rolled the scraps out again to make more sheets. Once all the dough was cut, I lined a baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper to assemble the Pop-tarts. To put these together, start by egg washing your edges. Then I used about a heaping teaspoon of the filling. After they're all filled, you can go ahead and put the top piece of dough on. Just make sure you tightly press the edges together with your fingers before using a fork to stamp them. And don't forget to poke holes in the top so they're well ventilated. Once you're done, go ahead and pop them into a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. While they bake, I'm going to get to work on the icing. This icing obviously works really well for the brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-tarts, but if you do a different type of filling, you might want to look into a different type of icing. After your Pop-tarts are done cooking, you want to let them cool off for about 15 to 20 minutes before you put your icing on. Now these turned out absolutely amazing, but it only gave me 6 Pop-tarts, so it's kind of a lot of time for a low yield. But if you do make them, I'm sure you'll be very happy with them.